Eh, I know. Of course, Jay's like usual. I'm gonna try to make this quick live because I know Marianne's coming. I know everybody. YouTubes are blowing up because Oni voted as his official. What a great title! Absolutely to there. My sound is. Oh, it should be better now. Okay, it should be better now. So I'm going to pull like my background. Hope for peace. Hi, I still. Why do I have so many audio issues? I think Oni's fucking with me. Audio very low and choppy. I love you too, Sleuth. Ooh, is it better now? I mean, I'm literally putting my mouth up to my mic. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Ho ho ho. Oni is getting a jail cell for Christmas. That's what Santa's elf said, that Oni's getting a jail cell. That's not good. Hey, Romad. Thank you. Love you too, dude. I'm really low? How about now? I know that's why I picked that background shell. I saw that and I was like, oh my God. Okay, sound is fine. He's going to be two player. Hi, Rose. Rose, Rose, Rose. All right, so I promised to do a little reaction to Science Girls Live last night when called in. It's a little irrelevant now. Like, I don't even know if I should. I might. I might just table this till tomorrow. I mean, fuck it. It's not that long. Last night, Science Girl was live for many hours, and Gray called in, and total asshole. But I wanted to do a little react. Didn't listen to the whole thing. Fast forward. That's what's going. Oh boy. Thank you, Shell. Also, Santa said that Jay should get the reward money for cracking this open. I checked the list twice, and she definitely should get the reward money for Christmas. My sound is still live. Oh my God. Why am I having such bad luck? How is it now? Okay, tell me if it's any better now. If you guys can hear me okay. I agree, Vicky or Melanie. I messed up. Okay, is it good audio? Is it fine now? Okay, we're good. Jay will be getting a new computer or better Wi-Fi from Santa. Thank you, Santa's elf. Elf. If you are buffering, you can leave and come back and see if it fixes itself. Oh man, I got a bad connection. Not good. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, make sure everything's good before I continue. How's my sound? Is it good? Oh, my sweet voice. All right, I have to send myself a couple screenshots. This is really intended for Gray. I really wanted Gray to see these screenshots that I'm about to pull up. So give me a second here. Okay. So I'm going to show these screenshots and then I'm going to play his clip from last night. Oh, thanks. Never odd or even. Hey, Cat Kenzie. Don't you love it when people in your home, when you're, does anybody deal with this? You're a YouTube creator and like you're in your own home and you hear somebody playing somebody else's video in your live. It's so rude. Yeah, fuck Gray. I agree, but I needed to show these because he keeps feeling the need to run his trap and it's getting on my nerves. Like, enough is enough, Gray. But I think what I'm about to show you guys will shut Gray's lip-lined mouth up. I love, love, love that Santa and the elves are in the chat. Santa and the elves. Oh, you missed that live, Miss Melissa. I want to stay tuned. I know everybody else is live and they're probably talking about Marianne's thing and how it's Oni. We all knew it was Oni. I knew it was Oni. I could have told you it was Oni. I did tell you it was. But, you know, people needed proof and I get that. And I'm that Marianne got her proof. Really and truly. So I sent, let me first start with this. I sent Oni this text and this video screenshot. Man, this ain't gonna be as easy as the Streamlit or the StreamYard or whatever. All right, let me show you guys here. Image. These are great. Like, I came across these, I didn't even realize I had them. And I was like, oh, yee doggy. What a good thing to show Mr. Gray. Okay. So let's start with this one. All right. So I say, OMG, listen to this, Oni. You will laugh. So this screenshot that I'm showing him, I'm going to actually play the audio from it. Okay. Because I want you to get the whole gist of where this came from. So I'm not just going to put it in bits and pieces. I'm going to show you everything. So here's the audio.
A submissive younger woman. A lot of times what they do is they go to a country like that to find a woman who is more of a homemaker type compared to the women that are out there now. They're so lazy. I mean, it's incredible. You know, so what they yeah, it's not like these people are like totally oh, they're just submissive, bowing down to everything the guy says. Yeah, I don't agree with you. Okay.
Okay, but what a dick. Women these days are so lazy. Gray, you're such a dick. But anyway, I sent Oni that audio and I was like, dude, listen to this. Like, you're going to laugh your ass off. So then I sent him the next message after that audio. And don't worry, there's just a couple of these screenshots. There's not a lot of them. But it's just enough that I wanted to show gray pubes. Isn't that what we're calling them in chat? Gray pubes. Okay, so here's the next screenshot here. And I say, I feel like Gray is talking from personal experience about mail order brides. And he says, OMG, laughing face, laughing face. He totally ordered her from the nail salon. You know how Gray says, Jay called my wife a mail order bride, but Oni's a good guy. Oni. He totally ordered her from the nail salon. Okay, I've got, I think, one or two more that follow this. I found some really good ones today. Really good ones. Okay, here we go. Here's the continuation. There's another, this was a gif of obviously a bride. Jay called my wife a mail order bride. Come on, freaks. Get Jay. Freaks. The Freak Club. Okay, and let's see here. Do we have one more? Yes, we do. Then he sends me a GIF that says, "You've got mail." I said, "Oh, he's such a dick. He's such a dick. I've always thought you were a dick, Gray, and I never hit it. I never hit it." So then he sent me the "You got mail." So here we go. Last night he accused me, and this would be you, Gray. And maybe you'll remember this once I pull it up and talk about it. You'll remember what you said. Last night, he accused me of watching his channel and getting my material, copying him. Oh my God, what? I said, yeah, because I covered that Diane Keel the same day he did. Here's Oni. Did you say his material is true crime? And this material is true crime, and sorry, he don't own every murder or missing case? He went on a rant and said it takes the wind out of his sails. So Gray was saying how it takes the wind out of his sails, that I would come in and get material that was truly his, and then I would make a live about it, which is 100% BS. Never happened. I don't need to watch Gray's lives to get ideas for my own lives. So then we go on to talk about Gray some more. I said it's because he's being copied. And he puts ugh, his Asian ass. His Asian ass. Jake called my wife a mail order bride. And I said, right, like I can read the news too. I don't make events based on shit he's doing. Same could be said for his ass, who said let it die about Chris Watts, then uploaded the audio of the confession, LOL. That was me. And then Oni replies to that and says, I said he's such a little bitch. He says, exactly. That fuck uploaded it before I did. I said, fuck him, LOL. He thinks he is the end all be all. Here's your buddy Oni Gray. I think he's half Asian, half Filipino. Jay called my wife a mail order bride. Give me a fucking break, Gray. All Jay does is drama now. And then he turned, oh my gosh. All right, we got to watch this video or listen to this video. You guys ready? I don't even see chat. I don't know what y'all are saying. I have no clue here. But thank you guys, everybody who's here. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be reading chat. I'm just going to be playing this and responding. So here we go.
Hang on, it's like the Watts case. These people, they got in.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here's Gray.
Oh, let's talk. I think we think that Oni's being wrongfully blamed for things.
Yeah. Come on, man. You are all about facts. Dude, my man, I have watched your lives where you fucking have a complete and total 3D fucking reenactment of actual crimes. I have seen it. That's why I love your channel. I fucking love it. Dude, please explain to me how Oni is innocent in this whole thing. Please explain to me. I want to hear it from your mouth. I don't want to read it. I want to hear it. I don't want to read it. I want to hear it. I don't want to read it. I want to hear it.
He's up. He's up.
Yeah, well, you must not have actually been reading, because I didn't say he's innocent. I said it's ridiculous that everybody just keeps talking about Oni and Oni and Oni like he's this really important figure in the world. It's really ridiculous. There's a lot of missing people. I mean, I don't know if you guys are actually true crime, or are you guys really just drama?
No, you're making a very, very valid point. You're making a very valid point. The reason why we're continuing to talk about Oni is because he's the example that needs to be made as far as a continuing problem that's happening within this community.
Right. I think tomorrow, though, if you talked about just some random missing
and as far as the missing people,
I want to speak, and I'll just keep talking, or I'll just get the hell out of here in 2 seconds. I want to get my sentences out. Okay, so the thing is when if you guys talked about just one random missing person, you'd have 30 people watching right here. But because it's Oni and the drama thing again, everybody's in here, so you're stuck covering that. Okay, and that's what's going on. It's like the Watts case. These people, they got in on it. They thought they were going to be these big time true crime YouTubers, and I told them, you guys got to mix it up. You got to get off of Watts. You got to get off of Watts. And then they just kept covering Watts over and over and over and over and over again. And then they realized that that's all anybody wanted to watch that they covered. Okay, so you got to be careful with that. And I'm being honest with you. You guys just keep covering Oni and Oni and Oni again. They're not going to be interested in what you have to say after that because that's all they're interested in.
Can I just say one thing? The highest amount of views I got was 10,000 views and 700 in my chat, and I was not discussing Oni ever. This is before the Oni thing blew up. And that was in my chat prior to all of this. So I mixed it up. I don't just.
Was it a different channel? Because you have 1,000 subs, so you had 700.
No, I have 1,400 subs.
Or 1,400, okay, but
yeah,
you have over 1,000 people watching it, and then. Okay.
But I just started a month and a half ago, and I'm that high. And that's one live I had 700 views, 700 people were in the live, and I have 10,000 views on that one video. Because we were talking about swatting, and it's before the whole Oni thing erupted. Oni was my friend during that time. So I mixed my shit up, Greg.
Yeah, the thing about Oni is he never treated me to my face poorly. As a matter of fact, there was times where, I'd be on a show, I don't know, he'd be on a panel, and all of them, Jay and the little crew that they got, were all be dissing on me, and he goes, hey, listen, I don't want to be part of it. He didn't even know I was watching. So he was literally...
Jay and the little crew that they have. Sorry, Gray, but Oni didn't like you either.
Defending me.
He never wanted to be a part of drama, ever.
He was always defending me, okay? Specifically, he literally would say, listen, Gray's always been nice to me. I don't want to be part of this, and he'd leave. And he didn't even know I was watching. So that shows a level of integrity. Do you agree with that or not?
It does.
Okay, so that does show that. So the thing is he's always treated me well. I've heard that he said some negative things about me behind my back or whatever. I don't have any proof of that. My thing is I don't have anything personally to say bad. I think what he did with the fake 911 call, swatting himself and then blaming it on Jay is ludicrous. And he called me on the phone, I don't know.
Do you think it's ludicrous in the sense that he didn't do it, or do you think it's ludicrous that he did it, and you think that the act was ludicrous?
I just agree. Well, that's kind of obvious, right? I mean, the act of doing it was ludicrous. So he actually called me, and and I said, Oni, listen. He was still trying to sort of say that wasn't him, and I go, Oni, listen to me. When I listen to that. I definitely can hear you. I'm literally, if it's not you, you got a doppelganger out there that sounds just like you. I know that you're, and then he says, well, I'll have to listen to it again. And then as soon as he said that, I realized that he knew that. And I go, here's what you need to do. You need to go on the shows, come clean, tell the truth, and let people, tell people that you did it. And then the next day he went on a show and he did it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
But he still made excuses for his actions, did he not?
Yeah, I mean, everybody does that, though. I mean, that's just the way everybody does that. Every single person out there, they always say, even that. I don't know if you watched the hearing the other day in Congress, that left-wing wacko from the Harvard, whatever the hell she is, some professor, when she used the name of Barron Trump.
I get your point.
Let me just say it. And then later, he said, well, I apologize for using Barron's name, but I wish Trump would too. And he, it was like all of a sudden, she didn't just take responsibility for it. He spun it on to Trump instead of just taking responsibility for it. See, and that's what idiots do. What you got to do is take responsibility for it and move on. Okay.
That's what idiots do. They don't accept responsibility, right, Gray? That's what idiots do. Remember him saying this.
I agree with you.
That's what I told him to do. I said, just say you did it and don't say, well, it's also because of this.
But he did.
Right. Well, I mean, you don't do that, but at least he did admit that he did that was him. Okay.
Okay. So let me ask you something, Gray. How long did it take for you to get monetized when you started your channel?
Oh, well, what's weird is that I don't even know really, because I didn't even know you could do that. What's stupid is when I was making the Arius videos, I mean, I had videos with 70, 80,000 views, and I had 2,000 subscribers. I didn't even care. I didn't even know anything about it. Like I never went on a video and said, "Hey, everybody, and if you like this video, subscribe because I'll be coming." And I use these computer voices and shit on some of the
Well,
videos.
I covered crime on Blog Talk Radio. I had my own channel on Blog Talk Radio in 2012 and 2013. And then when I came to YouTube, I thought about doing the same thing. I talked a little bit about crime when I had my channel before, and then I shut it down and started over from scratch. And I was monetized in 35 days when I came back recently. I mean, I think I'm growing pretty good, and I mix things up. I try not to just stick on drama, but this is something that personally affected me. Because and now miraculously all these little things are happening, and I don't know whether to think it's kind of, I don't know, coincidental, or if it's just I'm just thinking of shit. Like I don't know if I'm thinking too hard. We have a community member that got swatted 4 times since October, that happened to be friends with Oni, and then the whole Liana thing and the whole Marianne thing. So we're just so
crazy that since this live was done, Oni has been outed as the swatter.
Wandering bunch of YouTubers. That's all we are. I'm not bashing the man at all. I'm not bashing. So
I have another channel called Personal Paranormal. I mean, it sounds kind of weird because I'm not really, but really that story is about, how everybody has those weird things that have happened to you in your life that you just can't explain. And I did my first iteration of it was where I'd interview them, and then I'd actually make a story and put it all together, and it was really cool. But it turns out I just didn't really have time, and I like doing the live shows. So I started doing live shows where people call in and tell their stories. And as soon as I did that, I mean, that channel monetized like in 2 weeks. I mean, I had all you have to 1,000 subs, and doing live shows is what the key is.
Let's hear Greg talk about himself some more.
The live shows give you the hours watch.
Right.
That's where you just boom. I mean, you nail it. Like quickly get those hours up with.
It's been a learning experience for me, and I'm still learning. So, I mean, I like to get advice from bigger creators.
But see how you have these idiots in your chat? Like I'm just having a normal conversation.
Really?
Idiots like Warrior 21 and all these dumb
idiots in her chat. He's calling her people idiots.
Like absolutely unrelated to what I'm saying. Because they're stupid. And here's what it was: is like earlier you guys would say stuff, so they thought, "Ooh, this is my ticket, so I can bash Gray," because you guys were throwing in little jabs before I was able to get on.
I didn't throw any jabs.
Well, just a little kind of Gray can't come on. Gray can't, he can't, So the thing is, you get these idiots who take cues with that because they don't.
You were better off sleepy.
And then they jump in with the bash, and so that's why I call them idiots all day long and love saying it.
You want to check Marianne out? She's going on at 10:30.
I'm real quick to call somebody a fucking moron, but
you are aware if Boney's busted, then it's going to turn criminal. You are aware of that, right? So then it'll be crime. We're talking about,
but it's just such an uninteresting crime, though. It's like I wouldn't even cover it for 2 seconds. It's like there's so many really important, somebody that's a
It's an uninteresting crime, and he wouldn't cover it for even 2 seconds. But Gray goes on to talk about how he got pizzas delivered
out there.
Let me stop you right there real quick, Gray. Let me stop you right there real quick. The reason why it is interesting,
yes, I'm going to call in,
is it affects us all.
Yeah, now you get
YouTube creators.
Gray is really sensitive, right? So you're in there to realize that. Like the Chris Watts case turned into drama. And
I agree with you. I agree with you about that.
It got to a point where people were analyzing what was in his shit. Like, oh my God, did he have corn this morning, or was it just? I'm not really sure. But
Gray, that's not even.
It was
funny.
Ludicrous. I mean, it got it.
So let me ask you a question. What's going to happen? What's going to happen the day that you're covering a case the way that you do? Facts, nothing but facts involved, and then the cops kicking your door on a fucking 911 call. What are you going to do? How are you going to feel about it? Where are you going to stand? Where are you going to stand in this community when that happens? Are you going to want to? Are you going to call us all idiots? That
let me ask you this: where were you guys when I got a call where somebody threatened me, and then all of a sudden I got 6 pizzas from 6 different company
No, you don't say.
and every one of them wasn't paid for.
Someone
And then I
threatened you and then ordered pizzas that weren't paid for. Oh my God, Gray. I bet you totally understand where I'm coming from and where Marianne's coming from and where Makeup Mobster's coming from and Laura Keck's. You got fucking pizza. Reminder, 20 minutes. Marianne's going to be live. Hello, Starlight. If the mods could throw her channel link up into the chat so we can all go over there at 10:30. I'm going to be calling in and talking to her too.
I literally, I tipped them all. A couple of them gave me the pizza.
Tipped them all.
And it was some weird shit going on.
Dude, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that you got a shit ton of free pizzas.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to having the cops kicking your fucking door, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I knew that's what the answer would be, but that's not really what it was. There was a lot of threats going on.
I'm sure there were a lot of threats going on. That's what I'm talking about. So why don't you put aside your fucking differences with the rest of these creators and utilize your know-how, because you are an incredibly insightful person. You have incredible investigative skills.
Glare.
So why don't we try to fucking focus on this particular community? Right.
Amen.
To be about Oni, actually.
Yeah, I mean, with Tawanda, I don't think you're a liar. I don't have the proof myself. You know, that's one of the things that a lot of people.
Oh, here we go. This is the one important thing I wanted to play.
You are an incredibly insightful person. You're now and figure out who is doing these swattings and put it into it so that we can all continue to freely create content and do a wonderful thing here on YouTube.
Yeah, but let me ask you, hey, Tawanda, did he swat you or something? I mean, like, these are people.
No, I just care. I just care.
But Tawanda up there saying, Ray, if it was you.
Tawanda just cares too.
Yeah, well, the thing is I mean, I care that he did that. That's why I told him he needs to come, you know, I care about it. It's just not a case that I'll cover and talk about. It just seems so.
What happens if we find out he's?
What's interesting to you guys?
See, I'm personally.
What happens if he finds out?
Because I didn't know him. But Science Girl was friends with Oni, and Molly Golightly was friends with Oni. But most importantly, Jay was friends with Oni, and Jay got fucked really hard, really bad.
Well, don't you know that?
No, hold on. Let me finish real quick. It's really, really important that if we move forward with cleaning up this community, that Oni pays for his crimes. So Jay right now is focused on getting the necessary means to prosecute Oni and obtaining the necessary means to prosecuting Oni, right? So I'm not mad at Jay for whatever she's doing, but we're gonna use, unfortunately, we're gonna use Oni as an example. We're always gonna use Oni as an example. That's what we're gonna do. It's how it is. And I don't think anybody's trying to jump on a bandwagon here. At least we're not there yet.
We are now.
What we're trying to do is make sure that that shit doesn't happen within this community. Because I think if you're the way that you cover true crime, I'm assuming that you are the kind of true crime creator that wants to make a true difference. You said yourself.
Yeah. But he's never talked bad about you either, Greg.
Oh, he has, though.
Up Oni shit right now, you know? And so is Jay. So
there you go. I'm floored by that. I had no idea this was going on. I would have, look, if somebody would have came to me and said this 2 weeks ago, that Oni's involved in all this shit, I would have said no way.
Right.
I would have never believed it. But they showed the proof that he's involved with all of it. So we're actually not only pissed off, but we're hurt. We're shocked, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. You know, I mean, I don't think it affects you because you really didn't know Oni like we did. But he did. He's never talked bad about you either, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, but he has.
I don't know Oni.
Who are you talking about?
I don't
Who
know.
never talked bad about?
Tony.
Oh,
Marissa's never talked bad about you either.
Well, he may have behind the scenes. I don't know. I've heard stories that he said stuff about me behind the scenes, but I don't have proof of any of that stuff.
We do
He's
now.
never said anything to me, and neither has Marissa.
And by the way, I got to say, Kelly in Oregon, I had never blocked you from my channel. You just disappeared one day. If some moderator there's a lot of I don't know if you guys get this problem, but some of my moderators have cell phones and
I don't want I don't want your channel to be lumped up with.
Here's my perspective on the Oni thing again. So about a month ago, there was people bitching about Oni for some kind of scamming some donators, and then about 2 weeks later, I went on to Jay, I think, was having a live, and they were talking about Oni again. I go, God, can you guys just give it? Like, I go, Oni's a good guy. Yeah, I didn't even know any of this other stuff. I go, Oni's a good guy. People go, oh, Gray's just trolling. Look at this. Look at this. And all of a sudden they say, no, Gray, he did this. And I went and listened to it, and I go, hey, I didn't realize that you guys were actually talking about something totally different than the donation deal.
So did you see my live when I was actually defending one?
He's actually lying because the donation thing didn't come out until like way after he came in and said, Oni's a great guy.
Look, here's the thing. I do a 3 or 4 hour show every night. When I'm done, I go onto YouTube and there's a live. I go to it.
There's a common problem in this community where
at this point, I thought it was so that's what I do. I mean, doesn't that seem more?
I've had enough of Gray Hughes. Like, I can't listen anymore. I can't listen anymore to him. Literally, like, nails on a chalkboard. So, no, I basically wanted to come on and I wanted to show the those texts and kind of just play a little bit of that audio where Gray said he didn't have proof. Well, Gray, you have proof now. And we also have proof that Oni swatted Marianne T. Hello Starlight. So Gray, I want you to maybe kind of rethink your stance, because you really, really look like a douchebag. Like, more of a douchebag than you were before. Like, you've always been a douchebag, but now you're like. So I think you owe not only me, but this entire community an apology, Gray. And I don't give a fuck if you feel like you're put on the spot. Because when the Glairer asked you if you'd be willing to help this community solve this swatting problem, these crimes, and you said, oh, I'm put on the spot. You shouldn't even have had to think about that. You shouldn't even have had to think about it. But if you guys can throw up, yes, Hello Starlight's link, we are going to go over there. She's starting at 10:30. Joan, I don't want to change your mind. This was completely my message to Gray Hughes. You don't have to take my stance on how I feel about Gray, but you will never change my mind because of the things I've experienced personally with Gray Hughes, and I'm not afraid to call him out on it. So I don't expect anybody to hate him. I don't care if you watch him every night or whenever he goes live. I don't care. That's not what this is about. This is about right and wrong. And Gray, you're wrong. Oh, I wasn't surprised at all, the Glairer. If it doesn't benefit him directly, he doesn't give a fuck. Tay, yes. Email me, please. Can you guys throw up my email in chat? And then we're going to head over to Marianne T. Hello, Starlight. I always call her Mary. She'll forever be Mary. But, and if we have her PayPal or anything that can maybe help her out, she is going to be pursuing this to the fullest. 'Cause not J with J. It's J is for justice at gmail.com. Thank you. All right. Well, you guys, I will see you over on Starlights. I just really wanted to get that little message out to Gray. So have a great night, Gray. And I will see you guys over on Hello Starlight. And show her lots of love tonight. All right. See y'all in a little bit.